Hi guys, it's Bridget Sexton with the Gamer Access, and this is my personal top 10 games for 2012. Let's break it down. For number 10, I have chosen My Little Pony: Friendship is Magic by Gameloft. It holds the number 10 spot for obvious reasons, but regardless, I was delighted to find there was a game I can now get a My Little Pony fix from. Following the storyline from the show, this colorful pony sim keeps me coming back to Ponyville with the simple yet fun mini-games and the urge to vanquish Nightmare Moon in order to continue rebuilding Ponyville. At number 9, I have Resident Evil 6 by Capcom. Though this game frustrated me at times with the kinks in the battle system and the fact that I felt Capcom strayed a bit from the survival horror series that I previously enjoyed, I still enjoyed this game. Certain parts of the Resident Evil story was filled in, and being able to play online or co-op with a friend like in Resident Evil 5 was what made this one of my favorite games of the year. On to number 8, LEGO The Lord of the Rings by Traveler's Tales. Who doesn't love Legos? I know I do, and I also love The Lord of the Rings. By releasing a LEGO game version of The Lord of the Rings, Traveler's Tales relieved a comedic itch I had been having for quite some time this year. Fans of The Lord of the Rings get to relive the beloved series with all the funny quirks that we have come to know and love from the LEGO game series. Next on my list is Final Fantasy XIII-2 by Square Enix. This game made my top 10 list because during Final Fantasy XIII, I found myself wanting to know more about Sarah Farron and was also left craving the need to roam more like in past Final Fantasy titles. I felt Final Fantasy XIII-2 addressed these two issues for me, since the story revolved quite a lot around Sarah and time travel to alternate realities in the Final Fantasy XIII world, which gave XIII-2 more of a free-reign feel than its predecessor. Which brings us to number 6, Dust: An Elysian Tale by Humble Hearts. What I love about Dust is that it's so stunningly colorful. The environments literally dazzle the eye. Originally intended for the Xbox 360 Indie Games channel, this Microsoft Dream Build Play Challenge winner is sure to become a favorite of many with its action role-playing style that brings back the old-school side-scroll. And we find ourselves at my number 5, Skyrim Hearthfire by Bethesda Softworks. How awesome is it to own your own land and build your own house in the land of Skyrim? Hearthfire adds 3 locations on which you can build your own home after completing certain quests for each region you can build in. Once you finish customizing your new abode, you can even adopt a couple children, move in your spouse, acquire a housecarl, usually of your choice, and hire a bard, along with a few other neat extras that comes with the joys of property ownership. I love Skyrim, so it's no surprise that next I have Skyrim Dawnguard by Bethesda Softworks at my number 4 spot. To be a vampire or to kill vampires? That is the question. The Dawnguard DLC adds vampires, the Dawnguard, and a string of quests that differ depending on whether you decide to vamp out or hunt those pesky bloodsuckers. I love Dawnguard because it's always nice to have extra character options and story quest lines. Not only that, but the added extra challenge of going toe-to-toe with your adversaries randomly, depending on what side you chose, gave the game some extra excitement when you encounter an ambush. Now for my number 3, Halo 4 by 343 Industries. Firstly, I thought the cutscene graphics were just amazing. Not only was Halo 4 easy on the eyes, but the gameplay flowed better than its predecessors. The game sees the return of the Covenant as foe and introduces a new faction of enemy called the Prometheans, who serve under the Forerunners. Another nice thing I liked about Halo 4 is that it features updated versions of UNSC and Covenant weaponry from previous Halo games, as well as introducing new weapons and an arsenal of Forerunner weapons wielded by Prometheans. At number 2 on my list we have Skyrim Dragonborn. 2 words, Dragon Mount. Need I say more? Well, if that's not cool enough for you, the plot involves traveling to the island of Solstheim and the return of a mysterious former dragon priest and one-time ruler of the island. Unlike the ancient dragon priest of Skyrim, he's purportedly the first individual to be gifted with the dragon blood, much like the Dragonborn, and possesses the ability to absorb dragon souls. In addition, the add-on will feature new quests, characters, shouts, armor, and weaponry. Finally, my number one spot goes to the Walking Dead series by Telltale Games. Even though this game was extremely simple to play with its point-and-click mechanics, the story was riveting and gripping. I found myself getting upset at certain choices I would make in conversation and felt a strong urge to protect the little girl Clementine that accompanies the protagonist, Lee Everett. At times, the suspense and tension would become so much I would have to take a break just to calm down. Much like everything the Walking Dead series has produced, this game is an emotional roller coaster that leaves you wanting more. I can wholeheartedly say this was the game of the year.